Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that honestly affects every single one of us, whether we're stocking up the fridge, planning meals for the week, or just grabbing a morning coffee. President Trump has just rolled back tariffs on a bunch of food imports, things like beef, coffee, bananas, tomatoes, and more. It's a major reversal from the tariff-heavy approach his administration has been using, and it raises a lot of questions. Could this help lower grocery prices? Or is it just a temporary political move? Let's unpack it together. So here's what actually happened. President Trump issued an executive order cutting tariffs on several key food imports. These changes went into effect immediately, retroactively applying from the moment the order was signed. The White House said it made the move because of progress in trade negotiations, and that adjusting these tariffs is now necessary and appropriate. It's a notable shift, considering how aggressively the administration expanded tariffs earlier in the year. But let me pause and ask you something. Have you personally noticed your groceries getting more expensive, especially basics like coffee, bananas, or beef? A lot of people across the country have been feeling that squeeze, and that timing is interesting, to say the least. So, let's talk about why this matters. Tariffs are basically taxes on imported goods, and when they go up, the companies that bring those goods into the country usually pass the costs on to stores. And then stores pass those costs on to us. So tariffs tend to push prices up. Economists have been warning for months that tariffs were a big part of why food prices have been rising faster than usual. Cutting tariffs could help ease some of that pressure. But there's also a political angle here. Voters in several recent elections made it very clear that affordability is a major concern. And when people are worried about the cost of living, especially food, leaders tend to respond. So this move feels like it's aimed at showing the administration is trying to make groceries more affordable. Then there's the trade side of the story. The exemptions apply largely to items the U.S. doesn't produce in great quantities, like bananas and coffee, or items where imports play a huge role in meeting demand, like tomatoes or beef. The administration has also been pursuing trade deals with countries like Argentina, Ecuador, Guatemala, and others. As those deals progress, they're arguing that lowering tariffs won't hurt American industries and can even improve national economic security. Whether that's true is something we'll have to watch unfold. Of course, there are some big questions and even bigger uncertainties. Cutting tariffs doesn't automatically mean stores will drop prices. Will importers and retailers actually pass the savings to shoppers, or will they keep prices where they are and pocket the difference? That's something companies sometimes do when consumers are already used to high prices. There's also the question of how U.S. farmers and producers will react. If cheaper imported products start competing more aggressively with domestic ones, some industries might push back or demand new protections. And here's another question for you. Do you think we'll actually see grocery prices drop in the next month or two? Or will companies drag their feet? I'd love to hear your thoughts because honestly, real consumer experiences often reveal more than official statements. A few things to watch going forward. Will the prices of beef, bananas, coffee, and tomatoes actually go down? Or at least rise more slowly? How will domestic producers respond? Will there be lobbying or political pressure for more protections? Will these tariff cuts stick, or could they be reversed if negotiations stall or global markets shift? And, perhaps most importantly, will consumers actually feel any relief? So to wrap this up, President Trump's move to roll back tariffs on key food imports is a major shift, one that blends economics, politics, and global trade strategy. It shows the administration recognizes the pressure that rising grocery prices are putting on households. But whether this move truly helps at the checkout line is something we'll only know over time. If you start noticing your weekly grocery bill changing, whether good or bad, drop a comment. Your experiences help paint the bigger picture. And if you enjoyed this breakdown or found it helpful, don't forget to like the video, share it with someone who's been complaining about grocery prices, and of course, subscribe for more updates and deep dives just like this. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.